Hello everyone. So 4 days ago I had uploaded a video called The Graceful Chapter, and today the title of the video is going to be called Kill Them with Kindness. So as you all do not know, I have been battling a lot of ups and downs in my life, and trials and tribulations that have really tested me, tested my growth, and tested how well I will respond to people and situations that are were trying to put me up against the wall. So I know that it's a lot of people that has been preying on me in a bad way, been talking about me behind my back, and just trying to stop me from trying to stop me from elevating, trying to stop me from growing, trying to stop me from, doing what I'm supposed to be doing for God. And I have gotten to a point in my life where, I don't even respond to situations like that because, first of all, I'm not letting no one take me out of my good energy. And second of all, I have a lot to be thankful and grateful for. So trying to get up underneath my skin is not going to work, And thirdly, I have mastered the ability of ignoring and being silent. So it's not hard for me to cut people off. It may be hard for me to stop caring sometimes, but as far as me cutting a person off, I have no problems with that because I already know that in this life I'm going to be dealing with people that may not like me, that may have something to say, that may try to come up against me. But it's all about me and how well I respond to certain situations and people that I have the ability to keep going, like no matter what. And I'm not about to let any small thing stop me. I know, like, people have been trying um to say this and that about me, and I already know that I'm not gonna get no hand claps. I already know that I'm not gonna get no congratulations. I already know I'm not gonna get no phone calls or anything. So I'm moving on with my life, knowing that even though I may not get those type of things, that I'm gonna do it for myself. And I need to stop. And that's another thing. I need to stop letting things and situations affect me, because you know what? Excuse my language, but I'm doing damn good for myself to be at this age that I'm at. And I have a lot to be thankful and grateful for. So if anyone is trying to take me out of my good energy, take me out of my good mood, I'm not letting that happen. Because first of all, God got me here for a reason. God woke me up today for a reason. And God told me to keep going no matter what. And God been through worse. When he was on this earth, he dealt with people that didn't like him. He dealt with people that was trying to come up against him. He dealt with people that didn't want his love, didn't want his care. He dealt with a lot of people that just had some sort of issue with him. But he still kept performing miracles. He still kept loving. He still kept caring. He still kept being kind. He still kept uplifting. He still kept encouraging. He still kept doing what his father sent him to do. And God sent me here to do exactly that, to keep caring, to keep loving, to keep being kind, to keep putting out the good fruits of the Spirit. And no matter who gets upset with you about that, that shouldn't stop you, because like I said, God is my first example. If God dealt with a whole lot of things on this earth, I already know that I'm going to deal with it too. But I know better now how to handle situations and how to walk away and how to ignore. Because like I said, I'm not letting nobody come in between my joy and my happiness and my peace. I have prayed so hard for this peace that I have now, and I'm not letting nobody come in between that, because like I said before, God has blessed me tremendously. And if it wasn't for God, I don't even know how I would have made it, and I wouldn't even be here. So I can't help that people love me. I can't help that people want to see me do good in this life. I can't help that. I can't help that God loves me so much that, I won't be in the situations long like how other people probably thought that I would be in. I never thought that I would be working. I never thought that I would be in this home that I'm in. I never thought that, I was still I still would have had kept going despite the fact that I'm not around my family. Like, I'm not around people that I thought so highly of. I'm not around those people no more. And I thought that my life would be over because of that. And God just told me, like, no, your life is going to keep going, my child, regardless if these people are not around. I didn't put you on this earth to be pleasing nobody but me. I want you to, learn from me. I want you to take what I have endured, in my life. I want you to take that and use that, for your own good, to help my people, to serve my people, and to always, talk to me about any and everything. I don't care what you're going through. I want you to still have a relationship with me. And that's what I've been trying to do. Like, throughout my years of being on this earth, I've been doing my best trying to put God first in everything, reading my Bible, praying to him, meditating, listening to good healing music, listening to self-care videos, and just trying to keep myself in this good bubble that I'm in, and not letting no one come in between that. I can't help if a person has a bad day. All I can do is encourage them and uplift them. I can't help it if people just, I don't know, just has some sort of animosity towards me. I don't know what it may be. Maybe they jealous, maybe they envy. I don't know what it is. But all I know is these people need to heal. That's all I know. I healed from a lot of things that was sent to destroy me. It was not easy. It was not easy. I had moments where I wanted to kill myself. I had moments where I just wanted to give up. I had moments where I just wanted to run away. There has been like a lot of moments in my life that has really tested on how I would handle that situation. And I normally handle it in a way that was kind of tough for me, and that's walking away and ignoring. And that was very hard for me coming up in age. I had a hard time doing that because I always wanted my lick back. I always wanted some type of revenge. I always wanted to have something to say. But I have learned that throughout the years that I had to shut my mouth and I had to walk away, no matter if I was mad or not. I'm not letting nobody get me out of my element. My element is being good and being kind. My element is ignoring and letting people say what they got to say, because at the end of the day, I can't control nobody but myself. And all I can do is pray for people and wish them the best. But as for me, I have to keep growing and I have to keep elevating, and I have to say to myself all the time that that God got me and it's a reason for everything. And I just can't let myself get so enraged and get so angry like how I used to be, because it was something that's so small. When I tell you all, it would be something like so small to the point that I would let that destroy my day. I would let that just and now I have gotten to a point that when situations arises and God is testing me again, that I just get on my knees and I pray. And sometimes I cry to him. And sometimes I just talk to God like how I would talk to a counselor or how I would talk to my therapist, asking him questions and just having a conversation with him, because that's my father and I don't need to be afraid of him. Like, he tells me to talk to him about any and everything, and that's what I do. Like, I understand that it's other people that can help me in my situations, but I want God to help me. I don't want to not be afraid of him, because like I said in my previous video, that I used to be afraid of God. Like, I didn't want to talk to him. I didn't want to acknowledge him. I didn't want to pray to him. I didn't want to read my Bible. I didn't want to do anything that God told me to do. And I thought that I could handle it without him. And my life has been showing me that without God, I can't do anything. So I need God in everything that I do, every minute, every hour, every second, every day. I need God. I cannot do this life without him. And I know that when I go through situations, I find myself being on my hands and my knees more. And I feel like that's a good thing because God sees that I'm trying to build a relationship with him, and I'm not trying to handle situations how I used to be, because like I told you all before, I did not handle situations good coming up in age. I used to let everything tick me off. I used to always want my lick back. I used to always want to have something to say. And throughout my experiences in this life, I have learned that it's best to just stay silent. It's best to move on, to walk away. And it's best to just pray to God too. Because like I said, I'm not leaving God out of anything. God is going to be in everything that I do and everything that I say. So if me putting God first is going to disturb people demons, if me putting God first is going to stop friendships from coming into my life, then them not friends anyway. And them are not the people that I want to be around. And if I gotta act a certain way to gain some type of friendship or gain some type of popularity or whatever, I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to be around it. And like I said, I wish people the best in this life. You know, whether we friends or whether we not friends, whether we talk, whether we don't, you know, whether we, see each other or we don't see each other. I'm not on my hands and my knees praying for bad things to happen to people that have tried to destroy my life in some type of way. No, I'm on my hands and my knees and I'm praying to God that these people that try to destroy me in some way, shape, or form, I pray that they heal. Because like I said, we all need to heal from what we are going through and what we have put other people through, and our past, especially our past. Because I know it's a lot of people that have not healed from their past and they trying to project that onto somebody else, and that don't have anything to do with me. And I know I'm not exempt too. I have fallen short on that too, that I have tried to project my life on other people, and I stopped with that, because at the end of the day, we all have our own personal journeys, and God puts us in certain situations to only test us. And sometimes he keeps bringing it back up again if we haven't learned. And I'm learning now that in order for me to keep going and to keep on putting God first in my life, I have to block out all the distractions. I gotta block out people, places, and things, because God wants my attention, and I can't keep on doing things that's not good, because God is going to discipline me for that. God is going to do what he said he's going to do. And, like I said, like, I'm not trying to sit here on this screen telling you all that I'm just so holy and I'm just so good and I'm just so perfect. No, I'm not telling you all that at all. All I'm telling you all is that I understand that it's going to be a lot of people that may not like me, that may have something to say, may have some family members that may have a problem with me, that may want to fight me, may want to kill me, may want to do something to me that's not good. But I'm not going to let that control my life. I'm not going to let what people say and do control me. I'm not a people pleaser. I'm not nice. I'm kind. So I can only to respond in a positive way, or just not respond at all. Because I was told coming of age that if you don't have anything nice to say, to shut your mouth. And I was also told to kill them with kindness and bury them with a smile too. So if what I'm saying today is ruffling some people's feathers or making them mad, then hey, heal from that. Because I'm not letting nobody disturb my peace. I'm not letting nobody come in between what God has already blessed me with. God has blessed me with joy and happiness and love, and that's what I'm going to continue to be around, and that's what I'm going to continue to spread. I don't have time to be dealing with people that always trying to find fault and flaws in me, always trying to pick at me, always trying to point the finger at me. I don't want to be around those people. If we can't have a genuine conversation, if we can't uplift each other, if we can't encourage one another, if we can't be kind or be respectful towards each other, then I gotta wish you well. Because like I said, them are not my people. If all we doing is arguing and fighting and being mad at each other and always trying to point the fingers and always want to bring up the past and always want to bring up things that does not make sense, I don't want to be around it. And I thrive on my own good vibes. I thrive on being a good person. I thrive on um being being myself, being my true authentic self, and not letting nobody take me out of that, because I've always been authentic. I always been myself in situations. I ain't never tried to be like nobody. I ain't ever tried to act like nobody, and I ain't ever told God that I want to be like somebody. I ain't never said that to God. I always was myself in everything, and I'm still myself. I don't look like nobody but myself. When I look in that mirror, I look at me. I don't look at other people. I look at me. I'm not competing with nobody on this earth but me. The person that I look at in the mirror, that's who I'm competing against. Yes, I understand there may be some other people that may dress better than me, that may look better than me, that may have things that I don't have, but I'm not competing with these people. I'm competing with me, because I know that if I'm competing with me, then I'm doing myself a good service, because there's a lot of people in this world that they don't know themselves. They don't know how powerful and how strong they are. They don't know that they are winners. They don't know that they can succeed. They don't know this, so they are around people that are trying to hinder them, that's trying to talk bad about them, that's trying to spread lies about them. They're around people that's not good, and I just pray for these people, because I was like that once upon a time. I was like that, listening to what other people got having to say about me, and thinking like their opinions matter, and it really didn't matter. And I know that it's some people that still struggle with that, but I'm on this video to let you all know that their opinions do not matter, that you matter and God matters. And God put you on this earth for a reason. And I understand that in this life, you may be going through some things that you may not understand. You may be going through something that you just cannot seem to take control over. And maybe it's out of your control. Maybe God wants to step up and do it. And you just stand by the sidelines. Maybe God is trying to take control over your life, because what you're doing is not pleasing him. And I have learned that too, that throughout my life, I was doing things that was not pleasing God. And God had to set me straight. Just like how a parent set their kids straight when they're doing wrong, God had to set me straight a lot of times. Because like I told you all, I wanted to do this life thing by myself. I didn't want God. I didn't want God to do all of this stuff. I wanted to do it. And there has been situations and experiences that I was in, thinking that I can get through this life by myself. And God had to sit me down and say, hey, my child, you can't do what I do. I got the power. You don't have the power like I have. So I'm gonna need you to step aside and let Big Daddy take over. Because my child, you can't do this. And if you continue to try to do this, you're gonna get hurt. And I don't want you to get hurt. So let me do what I said that I was gonna do for you. And he did that. He took me away from people that he knew that wasn't going to be any good for me or my future. And it's hard, trying to go through this life without the people that you thought cared and loved for you. But God steady has to remind me that I love you. I care for you. These people served their time with you. They had their season with you. I'm here for a lifetime with you. I'm not going nowhere. I created you. I know you from the ins and the outs. I know everything about you. You don't need these people to help you in this life. You need me. So come to me. And that's what I've been doing. I've been coming to Jesus with everything. When I hit a financial spurt, when I'm going through job losses, when I'm going through family issues, when I'm going through things that I just do not know what's going on, I go to him about it, because at the end of the day, God knows my situation. God knows how my life is going to be, because he wrote it out. He know the obstacles that I'm going to face, because he's God and he wrote my life. My life is in his hands. And I know that it's a lot of people that's trying to get me away from him, but they can't never get me away from them. They won't ever get me away from God. I'm God's child. God is the head of my life. And hey, if my life in my journey, in my experiences, in my situations is just too much for a person to handle or to deal with or whatever, then hey, like I said before, they not my people and I don't need to be around people like that. God got people for me. God got people for me. So if I got to do a little waiting trial to get the people that God got for me, or to go to those people that God has for me, then I'll wait and I'll be patient. I'm not rushing God. God said what he said. He got people in this life for me. It's people in his life that I may not even know that's rooting for me, that love me, that care for me, that praise good things to God about me. And I just want to say thank you, and I appreciate you all very much for including me in you all's prayers, because I include you all in my prayers. I am your friend. And if you ever need anything, just come to me. I got you. You know, we are all on this planet to help each other, to love one another, to uplift and to encourage. I'm not trying to tear nobody down. I'm not trying to talk down on anyone. All I'm trying to do is to keep on spreading the good news about God, and to let you all know that you do have somebody in this world that cares for you, regardless of, you know, what other people may feel about you. Just kill them with kindness and bury them with a smile. And if you don't have anything nice to say, close your mouth. And if anything, if all else, if you done and said everything and it's still not working, walk away. Just walk away. God got us regardless. So, you know, I don't want you all to take revenge out on nobody. God does that. I haven't taken revenge out on anybody that ever done me wrong, and I don't plan on doing it at all. You know, I've been taking my L's for a very long time, and I know it's some L's for me to take some more. So, hey, I might as well just get used to these L's that I've been taking. You know, I can't stop nobody from talking about me. I can't stop nobody from doing anything that they've been doing. I can't stop them. All I can do is control me, myself, and I. That's it. That's all I could control. If I'm not supposed to have friends, maybe I'm not supposed to have friends. If I'm not supposed to talk to anybody, maybe I'm not supposed to talk to anybody. You know, if it's supposed to just be me and God all his way out throughout my journey, then it just gotta be. But I'm not about to be on this phone trying to make up for, you know, make up with people. No, people know exactly what they did to me. So if they want to ignore me, if they want to continue on with their life without apologizing to me, go right ahead. But I forgive you. I forgive you. But I won't forget what you did. And it won't ever be the same. I don't want to rekindle any friendships or any relationships that I didn't break. You know, like I said before, I already know that people don't like me. I already know that people gonna always have something bad to say about me. Like I said, I'm living this life without apologies. So, you know, that don't really affect me at all. You know, I have gotten to a point that now I just don't care. I shut my mouth and I ignore, and I be in my room. That's it. That's it. I just be in my own little privacy, because like I said, I'm not about to go tit for tat back and forth with anyone. I'm at an age now where that is immature to me. And that person need to heal. And that's all I got to say on that. And I just want you all to know that you are loved, that you are cared for, and that God loves you. And no matter what you do, you know, just keep being great and continue keeping God first in your life, because he loves you and he cares. I ask that you please like, share, and comment, and subscribe to my channel. You know, I have more videos to come, y'all. I got more videos to come. This ain't over. This is not over. And, you know, just keep being great. God bless you. Bye.